I'm Matt Bishar with REIT.com here in Boca Raton, Florida for REITWise 2014, NAREIT's Law, Accounting, and Finance Conference. I'm joined by Andy Richard, Managing Director of the Real Estate Group with Credit Suisse. Andy, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Here at REITWise, you moderated a session on the state of the REIT capital markets, a hot topic for everyone. REITs have been very successful recently raising capital. What are the prospects going forward?
On the equity side, the stocks are trading at very healthy levels. It's a very seasoned asset class with a broad range of investors who are interested in it. And on the debt side, I've never seen the debt markets healthier than they are now. In between the CMBS market, which is very healthy, the bank market, and the corporate bond market, I think that the background for REIT borrowers who want to borrow money, it's never been healthier than it is. I think that the only question relative to levels going forward is what is the use of proceeds, as the acquisition volumes have moderated over the last 18 months or so, and I think we're all hopeful that they'll increase, but that still remains to be seen.
Now, switching to M&A a little bit, what is your prospects for deals going forward? What's been driving the deals we've seen? And are there any sectors that seem more ripe for M&A activity?
M&A, it's always hard to say, because in my mind, M&A in real estate is usually driven by social issues. What does the management team, what does the CEO want to do with his or her business and with his or her career at that point? So, really everything's situational. I think that you've seen some activism with the BRE Essex situation, and I think that you will see some more of that. Is it a wave? I don't really think so.
Lastly, what about REIT IPOs? We saw some, and then the activity seemed to slow down. What's your expectations there?
REIT IPOs, there's a healthy market for REIT IPOs, and for quality businesses that have good management teams and a strong growth story, there will always be a strong bid for that, and there certainly is now. I think that what you're seeing now is the valuations in the public markets are not meaningfully higher, and in many instances worse than what you can get in the private market, so that will limit some of the volumes. And then also for the not so great stories and the not so great portfolios, it's much harder to get public. But for the quality stories and the quality management teams, there's a robust market, and you will see more of that.
Great. Andy, thanks so much for joining us today.
Okay, great. Thanks for having me.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.